Hey y'all, it's your girl Jasmine of Jazz's Plans, and this is like my second setup video. So yeah, just bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. Okay, so if you have not seen my kit lineup video, it did go up a little late. But the foil is from Pretty Pink Co. That is like a foil sampler that I felt matched the kit because it's butterflies and birds. The kit itself is from Tailor Made Creative Co. The name is Sparrow. Not the name of the kit is Sparrow. I'm not for sure if the kit is still in the shop because she has changed her kit setup, and I don't think she keeps her kits in the shop that long. The dolls are also from Tailor Made Creative, and those dolls, the individual sheets, they were made to go along with the kit itself. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and dive right on in to the plans I see. Alrighty then. So, I now remember that this is my third entry in this B6 planner, but it's my second time recording. Okay. Um, First, I want to start by saying that like I wanted to start recording because I'm setting it up anyway, so why not make content for it? But then two, I do like watching these type of videos. I watch them for inspiration to see how others are using and decorating the type of planners that I'm using. You know, how are you being functional but decorative at the same time, to get an idea, because that is what I want to do. And then two, I don't see too much content on scripture writing with the decorative element, using the type of kits and everything that I use, and using it in a regular, what I call a regular planner. This is a Aura Estelle Plans B6 undated planner. So I was in a 7x9 Christian planner by the Christian Planner Company, but I ran into I was not having enough space to write out my scriptures and decorate, because I do want to do both. I know that is a choice that I am making, but I want to do both. So I said, if I get a daily planner, I will have the space that I need to write out the scriptures, have my thoughts, prayers, or whatever, however I'm moved by that scripture, and decorative elements as well. So yeah, hence we are here now, and it is actually working out for me. So yeah, my scripture writing plan comes from Firefield Creations Facebook group. So what I like to do is go ahead and write out the scriptures for that week. I was doing it for the month, and I would put it in the monthly calendar, but I think I'm going to use the monthly calendar to map out things that's happening on the church calendar. Like I am working on getting our church its historical building landmarked, and there are going to be things I need, have to meet with a couple of people in regards to that. So keeping up with my husband's meetings, different counseling sessions and stuff. So I think I'm going to use the calendar for that by itself, just 100% church stuff. Okay, so I do need the scriptures somewhere, because with it being in the Facebook group, I don't print them. It would be easier for me to print. I may end up having to do that in the future, but as of right now, I just write them down. But we know when we open up social media sites, child, the first thing we see is going to be something that's going to drop us into a rabbit hole. So therefore, I do use my devices in the morning to I use them, sorry, to do, like, I will pull up the scripture. I will do any deeper diving if I need to look up a word that I don't understand, or any cross references that may be notated or whatnot. I will use my iPad and or iPhone for that. Now, mind you, we do have Bibles and commentaries here in at the house as well, but I just don't want to have to log into a social media site to get those verses. So I go ahead and have them written out. So all I'm doing is flipping back to the front of like to that week to the weekly overview page. So I'm going to fast forward it some here because all I'm doing is you're going to see that I am just writing out all of the weekly excuse me, the daily scriptures for each individual day, and I will be adding some accents just to make it look a little cute, you know. Now I think I prefer writing the scripture on the sticker before I put the sticker down. I don't know. That way, I guess if like I mess up or if the ink ain't doing right, like the pen that I'm using is not doing right, if it's smudged, I could just use another one. So, child, I write that out on the sticker paper. Well, this time I was writing it out on the sticker paper. Next time I may not. I may put the sticker down and then write it out. It just depends on what my mind, what I'm thinking, what's going on that particular day with me. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and work through these and get on into the day by days. All right. So as we jump into the dailies here, I want to say one of the things I liked about, and I haven't gotten a new format yet from TaylorMade Creative Co. But one of the things that I like about her old format is her usage of the sticker paper. All right, like those torn pages came from the actual base 4-page kit. And with her having that those laid out horizontally instead of vertically, those thick areas, which if you just saw where my thumb is at, those are stickers as well. You're able to get your torn pages. You have some page flags, and then you get 2 sets of torn pages, and then one of the sheets has page flags on there. So I do like that because you were able to get those in with the kit without necessarily getting the add-ons. Okay. Now I do believe she still has that same setup with her new format. I just haven't gotten one of them yet. So when I do, I'll be able to get to see. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here is some like layering options, and this is what I was starting to get into with my vertical planner, not vertical, the 7x9 planner I was using. I have found that my style has changed when it comes to decorative planning, and I do want to do some more journaling style. I'll say when it comes to my scripture writing, I do want to do more of a journaling style with my plans than I do as far as like the vertical boxes and all of that. And I think that may be the style in the planner community as a whole. But I'm going to work on doing some lettering. Child, if you see me rubbing them stickers with my finger, I'm trying to melt them into the page, okay? I know there's a different term for it. There are actual devices like things that you can buy to do that with. But you can use any kind of blunt object. I've used my fingernail. I've used the letter opener. Child, whatever I got laying around that I can utilize to melt the transparent stickers into the paper, I'm going to do it. And child, why is all my notifications going off on my phone? I don't know what's happening with it, okay? And then that trick of doing the layering on that removable sticker paper, I did see another planner babe do that. Just not quite sure who, but I did see that from somebody else, and I've been doing it ever since. It does prevent you from having to pick the sticker up and put the sticker back down. But you will see that the stickers do release very well from this sticker paper. Some of them I struggle with but for the most part they do come up amazingly. Okay. Here I will be adding a doll from Verse Planning As I do these dailies, I may have to pull out some things here and there just to save an accent on the pages, but I'd rather do it now, and this is why I prefer to have my setup done ahead of time. That way, when I get up in the morning to do my scripture writing, it's all done. I'm not getting lost in the sauce with trying to decorate, because that's what was happening before. I was doing the day by days, and I was not pre-planning in the 7x9, the vertical style planner, because I wasn't for sure how much space I may need. So I was doing the decorating the morning of, and it wasn't working out for me, because I found myself, or I felt as if I was more focused on the decorations than the time with God, and that was the allotted time with God that I had set up. That was my God date. And now here I am playing with some stickers when I'm supposed to be focusing on the Lord. So if I pre-plan or set up the pages prior to, I can actually get up in the morning and focus on Him. Now, there will be some mornings that I may add a little something to it here and there, but for the most part, every day is going to be fully laid out. One of the things that I've noticed that I do add is, after I write out the scripture, I'll add if I'm going to do a reflection or a prayer, I'll add a sticker to have that script put in that. And other than that, maybe add a doll if I realize, oh wait, I still have a lot of free space. Because something I don't want to do is just write down things that may not be necessarily genuine from my heart, and I'm just writing down things just to fill in space. Nope, we're going to lay a sticker there and fill in that space like that, okay? So yeah, I'm going to do some layering with her, with some ink swatches, just to add some pop of color to the page. And for the most part, and even in my vertical planner, I had a lot of white space when I was pre-decorating, and it's because that's going to be filled in with scriptures and prayers and those type of things, child. So as you see, I'm back doing my layering on the reusable sticker paper. That album came in the Sadie Stickers Advent Calendar from this past year's Advent 2023. And I am seeing, don't y'all love when you get something that you really didn't think you needed, but you needed it? Like you really did need it to utilize it, and didn't even realize it until you got it, that, yep, I was missing this. And that's how I feel with that removable sticker album. I've had one before, and it wasn't, I don't know what was going on with the paper. The stickers like stuck to it. It was a fight to get them off. So I'm like, yeah, see, I don't need that. For sure. I don't need that. But this one here is really, really good. Okay. Now, I think later on, and it won't be in this video at all, I do think that maybe I will be adding some like gold divider accents to some of the pages and some of the boxes within the pages, just to give it an extra pop. I kind of prefer to see what my layout is looking like once I fill it in, to get a full idea as to what the if I need to add anything here and there throughout. Okay, so yep, so that's going to be where I write my scripture, and I'm just trying to like map it out what I'm gonna do. And then that little section down there is going to be for reflections or prayers. All right. So we are just gonna mosey on over to the next day. On these here, like where you see the 2 days across, like you see both days, you see Tuesday and Wednesday. I try to make both of them cohesive to each other. Is that the word? I try to make them match, make them make sense. Am I making sense? So yeah, And something that I have learned over time with using, well, I learned it way back in like 2019, 2020, when I was in the Aaron Conjuring Daily Duo. You can't do the same layout um over and over and over again, as far as like bottom washi, top washi, because it'll bulk up quickly in that one area and it makes your planner wonky. All right, so I was planning on doing some different things, like I'm gonna try something different with Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, because I try to plan out each days, especially when it gets to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, as to how I want it to look across the two of them. Okay, and then transitioning from one page to the next. All right, I say all this because, child, I'm gonna realize I made a mistake, and I'm gonna get aggravated with it, but I'm gonna let it go to a point where I just don't even care no more. I was trying to get this wire. I didn't want to cut another thing of my long strip of fences, but I had to cut another one. So I don't know why my thought process was with that, right? So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to try to look at my scriptures just to see how I want to lay the day down. Then I realized, oh shoot, Tuesday, Wednesday, I missed. Like Tuesday, Wednesday is what Thursday, Friday is supposed to be at. So then I'm going to contemplate, should I just do Thursday, Friday right here and then do Tuesday, Wednesday over there? But what I wanted to do for Tuesday, Wednesday, in my mind, like I couldn't get over like the fact that I wanted that bottom washi down there for Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go on with it. Because I could have easily made that Thursday, Friday, and just switched it up. But I was set on the game plan that I had set forth. Okay, I was set on it. I really was. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Tuesday, Wednesday, gonna stay right here. Because as you see, when I was trying to pull up that washi, all the other stickers I pulled up worked, no problem. When I was trying to pull up that washi, it was like I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying, and you gonna love me, okay? Because look, that came up no problem at all. But child, I had to let it go. I had to let it go to a point where I'm like, you know what, the show must go on. The show must go on. So I proceeded to do Tuesday, Wednesday how I wanted them to be. And I'm gonna tell you, I really overall, I'm not mad at it. I don't look and be like, dang, I should have just did Thursday, Friday there. Y'all wouldn't have known the difference. But I would have. And that would have bothered me. So, yeah, and I'm happy with it. I really am. And now I got a nice little story to tell as to how we got here. Okay. Has that ever happened to you? Like when you're planning in your dailies and you end up skipping a whole couple of days? Like, does that happen? And does it happen often with the Tomo River paper? Because, see, I'm used to the paper being thicker. And because this paper is a little thinner, child, I just skip them days like that. And it's undated. Okay, this is the downfall of an undated planner. But it's okay. I said I was over it, but I guess I'm not. But yeah, so this little corner here is what I have found myself doing more of, and what I was doing in my the vertical planner that I was using for my scripture writing. I found that I am liking to do more journaling style decorative elements. Okay, so that's what was making it be more work than what it should have been when it comes to me decorating for my scripture writing. My scripture writing, the decorating part is a plus. It is therapeutic for me. But it's not supposed to be stressful, and it should not supersede what I'm actually playing, like what my goal for the particular planner, which is scripture writing. So yeah, hence me going to a daily. And Did y'all see? Now I'm backtracking. Did y'all see how I used my finger and how that bottom strip that I put under the girl, how it became more prominent when I was like using my finger to like melt it into the paper? I'm gonna call it melting. I do know that there is a term for it. I can't think of that term right now. We're gonna call it melting. So yeah, that's what makes those what are those called? Those ink swatches. Any transparent sticker honestly helps it stand out more, okay? And then here I am using my boxes, which is something that I had started doing in the vertical as well. I was tilting the boxes and adding little elements to it and stuff. So, I do like this style of planning. I see a lot of planner babes do it for memory keeping in their planner. I mean, I can't be, it ain't for me. It's not. So scripture writing is what I like to do. I really do enjoy it. I love journaling in regards to the Bible, to the scriptures. So this is how I choose to do the decorative planning. This is where I choose to decorate. And these stickers don't be cheap. They don't be cheap. So for me to do it, and I feel like, I don't know. I haven't dived into it yet. So we will see. It may be something I'll pick up at some point. But right now, I can say for sure, I just don't have the time to add memory planning to my lineup of things. And I do know some planner babes, like, they may be months behind in memory planning. But child, then I got to try to write down the stuff that I want to remember. And that ain't gonna happen either. I've tried. It didn't work. It didn't work for me. So yeah. So, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. So as you see, now I moved on to this other page. For the one where I used the boxes, that was going to be a longer scripture. So I kind of left a lot of the white space to leave room for the scripture. What I said I was going to do is, if I do write out the scripture, and even once I've written out like my thoughts or whatnot, I then will go back and add any decorative items that I may feel like need to fill in any gaps if I want to. But that would be definitely after I have done all my days and everything. And yeah, and then I would if I feel the need to. So on the pages that I skipped, I did keep those as Tuesday, Wednesday. And then these pages here, because child, these pages here were supposed to be Thursday, Friday. But once again, I was stuck in my little mind how I wanted, like what day of the week I was going to use that thinner washi strip on. And that was Saturday and Sunday, and I was stuck on that. And I was stuck on that. These two boxes down here, they're a full seam. I was going to use those on Saturday and Sunday too. Once again, I could have changed that over, and that could have been easily Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It could have been anything else, but no, child, I was set on that being how it was. And yeah, I mean, because I really do not want to be stressed over doing this. It's supposed to be fun, and if it turn out where it ain't fun, I ain't gonna want to do it. So I'm like, girl, get over it. It's gonna make for funny. It's gonna be a funny story. It's gonna be a funny story. So once again, I went to go see what scriptures are going to be written down on Saturday and Sunday, to see about how long they are. And I think Sunday's scripture is a longer one. Is Matthew 28:13 through 15, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's 3 verses, and I think they are longer. And Matthew 11 through 28, 11 through 12 is Saturday. So Saturday I have some space. Sunday we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. So yeah, I don't know what I was struggling with, to be quite honest with you. I really don't. But I'm gonna end up, I think I had lost my sticker sheet. I do that a lot. I'll be them just had the sticker sheet and then be like, well, what happened to it? I'll be them just picked the sticker up from it. Just picked up the sticker and then it just be them disappeared on me. Does that happen with y'all? Cause I don't be why does that happen? Okay. Um. So yeah, I'm thinking da 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 da. What we gonna do? What we gonna add? Da 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 da. And y'all, I got some craft paper butterflies. Those butterflies came from Letters to Apollo. When she released those, she released them on several types of paper, and craft paper was one. And I got them. And I have no idea where my craft paper butterflies are at. No idea whatsoever. So I know that was a random note, but I've wanted to use them butterflies several times now, and I can't because I don't know where they at. And I don't like looked everywhere that I could think of to look. I can think to look. But I know they'll surface at some point, child. They'll surface at some point. So yeah, I'm going to see, because see, I didn't want to do the gold down there where I did the gold lacy stuff at. So I'm gonna do some gold up there because I think I'm going to do the scriptures up there also. Okay. As I look at it with it sitting in front of me here, I am going to do the scriptures up there because child is a bunch, it's a thick white space and I need it filled out. That would bug me. So yeah, I think that's all. I'm gonna leave that like that and just then move on. I could say now I lost my days of the week. I know I lost my days of the week. And then I found that I was like, ooh, I can add that to it. That'd be a cute touch. I got it over there on the outside on the other page, so let me put it in the middle. Okay. And also, now that I'm looking back, y'all see all them other stickers was coming up. But baby, that bottom washi was like, no, I will not be moved. I will not. It was standing its ground, okay? Like the Florida gun law, stand your ground. It was doing that. Okay. Oh, I know I had put them in on the video. Like I thought those was an after fact. So yeah. I put them boxes down for so I could do like if it's gonna be maybe either a prayer or reflections or something. And I guess I had to find them at some point. But y'all see I moved on. I stopped trying to look for them. Because I'm telling you, this should not be something that is stressful, okay? Please, people, do not stress yourself when it comes to this, okay? I'm still learning and getting a grasp of my designer eye for this type of decorative planning, right? So I'm not expecting to have it how some of the ones we see on YouTube or on Instagram. First of all, create your own style. Do what works for you. And do not let it stress you. This should not be something that is stressing to you, okay? Now, I know I talked about earlier about how not paper trail plans, y'all, sorry. How TaylorMade Creative has those little torn pages on her kits. So, see, that's them right there. That's them. She had a floral pair and she had that solid pair, which the solid pair has very, very vague lettering in there. So yeah, once again, y'all, I done lost a sheet of stickers. Like that was it right there. I lost that. I couldn't find it. And it was right there next to me. So I would love to think that I did not, like, I'm not the only one that go through this, okay? Your desk get real crowded with stuff, and you just get a little inundated with things. So, yeah, that's what be happening. So yeah, I'm using those now. These are from the Pretty Pink Co. And those are from her advent calendar. When I tell you that advent box, so amazing. I got 3 advent boxes last year. All 3 of those unboxings are on YouTube. And they were all amazing. I got Sadie stickers, bomb. Pink Planner Code, this was her first year, bomb. And ink paper plans, bomb. I think I got like 3 kits from Sadie Stickers, 3 or 4 kits from Sadie Stickers, 4 kits from the Pretty Pink Co. And no, it was 4 kits from Sadie Stickers, 4 kits from Pretty Pink Co. And 3 kits from Paper Trail Plans. Okay, bomb. All right, and I think I got all of them in my lineup for this year. Okay. And I'm just realizing I done went rogue talking. I ain't talked about nothing that I done did in this planner. But y'all saw, right? I did the whole layering thing. I cut some of the little lace to give it like a pickable effect behind it. And now I'm laying my stickers down. Okay. Now that plant, I was determined to use that plant and to have it looking like it's hanging from the ceiling. Okay. It was a must for me. Okay. And I'm going to go through some washi options, trying to figure out how am I going to do this. What you going to do, girl? Because also I'm trying to use up all this washi that I got here too. Okay. I'm trying to use all that up as well. So yeah. I am looking for, and it's not that I lost a sticker this time, child. I was actually looking for a different color swatch, and I have it. So we just gonna make do with what we do have. You know what I mean? We're gonna make do with what we do have, and yeah. And then I had to keep remembering this is for Thursday and Friday, and 5, 6, 7 is 3, 8 through 10. We gonna see how things end up when it comes to the writing out the scripture for the week, and yeah, see if we have any room. Like I said before, if I do not have room for prayers or reflections and something is very touching to me and I want to write it down, then I'll just do it as a tip in. That's all. Very, just try to keep it simple. Okay. So I would love to know do you like these type of videos? Like, what are your thoughts and feelings on it? Would you continue to watch them? Do you prefer it after the pen? Or do you like both? Do you like to watch the setup and then turn around and watch the after the pen, like the day by day? Now, mind you, this is by scripture writing, so it would be my scriptures and my thoughts of what the scriptures say, and any thoughts or commentary that I have on them. I will tell y'all I ain't no Bible scholar, nothing like that. I can just talk to you about what the words say to me, and I would love to hear what your take is on it. If because I will be doing, I have one lined up to do so far, but I would love to hear your take as well, and we create conversation. So y'all let me know what y'all thoughts and feelings are in regards to these style of videos. I'm trying to bring a different content other than like, oh, y'all look what I bought. You know what I mean? I want to show you how I'm using what I, for one, already have. And I will be notating, like, this is what was in my stash. And I think everything I used here, other than the things from the Advent, was already in my stash from last year. Because I'm really big this year on using what I have. Me and my husband, we have some goals here that we do want to accomplish. And then also, I have so much stuff that I can use. Now, mind you, I may need to, get a couple of things to supplement some stuff here and there. But I have a lot. So, yeah, I don't need to be buying stuff unless I know how I'm going to use it. And that is something else that I am making myself do. Like, if I don't know how I'm going to use it, I ain't buying it. That's it. That's all. I need to have a game plan for how this item is going to be used before I purchase it. Okay. And yeah, I will also say I'm realizing some of these recent purchases I've had, I ain't buying no stickers. Using these dailies, I will be able to go through what I already have. So yeah. And I believe, y'all, that's going to be it. I'm going to do a quick glance through and make sure I'm liking how everything is panning out. Oh, see, I found them days. I found them. I sure did. Because I was not going to let that bother me and get me off track. All right. And I think that is it for now. All right, y'all. Bye.